Ladies and gentlemen, after that ungraceful cock-up, we are here today at Bristol. Yeah, we're here at Bristol. We're at we're here at TITS. Getting ready for the Sega 250. So starting in the pole will be the 5 of Chris Washer. Next to him will be Sean Galligan. Then behind them, Dougie Shears and Dylan Pote. And then behind them is James King and PJ Williams. Then row 4, the 15 of Ty Norton and the 7 of Brandon Bushon. And rounding out the top 10, it's Dylan Young and Kenny McCurry.
Drivers, start your engines!
As they've been given the command to fire up the engines. Pace car will go off first, and these trucks will follow. Get ready to go. Green flag is out. We'll go at Bristol. And Christ, did Chris Washer get a hell of a jump. Let's get my favourite. Oh, Sean Galligan hit the wall. Now, just in case, 3 wide now between Sean McCurry and Daly. All sorts of action going to happen here on this track. McCurry hits the wall. Back up in the front quickly. And Brandon was Sean. Chris Washer. Jesus, how much of a lead has he got? Nearly a second. There's Dylan Pote, and there's James King, Ty Norton, Sean Galligan, Dylan Young, Taylor Marie, Derek Engel. Pretty much a train going on by, except for, and there's last week's winner, Alex Ford. There's our winner from Bristol. Oh no! Whoa! Oh, caution's out, I think. Oh no, it's not. No, but there's skid marks. But no caution came out. Is that secretly another 13 cars? Seriously? Because that truck really has shit luck. That Toyota K51. And there's Josh Collard there in the 21 Wood Brothers truck. He must have got involved in it. He's really far away from the rest of the field. We've got to look for the rest of the pack. There's Seth Cole, along with Sean Henley, the 2 Turner Scott trucks, working together. They've been working pretty closely. Henley, Cole, and Danny all work really close together when they work together at the races. But let's see what happens like on a short track such as this. They usually come together, and then eventually they then go their separate ways, either passing them or going into the pits and see what happens, and then meet back up on track. But other than that, this Turner Scott team really is going to be a force to reckon with here throughout the rest of the season. Go back up to the front now. There's the 32. There's the 32. Danny Wells. He scored in the 11th, so he's only 1 place away from the top 10. Back up to the front now, man. Brandon Bushon, he's got a hell of a lead. But we'll go to the helicopter cam. As you can see there, that is the gap between Dylan Pote and Chris. 1 second gap. However, I'm thinking that could be reduced anytime soon. You get right there, that's how close you can get to this track here. That's how close you can get to the wall. Brandon in that 500, he's just dominating. He's past 15 laps. There's a 51 of Zach Hamlin and the 21 of Joshua Collard. They could come into play in a minute, I believe. Those cars are slow. I mean, they're really slow. I mean, well, I wouldn't say they're slow, but they're at equal pace. However, with the speed Chris Washer's going, it could definitely come into play. I think the gap... No, the gap is still pretty much even between Chris and Dylan for the moment. However, Chris, on the other hand, he's trying to... He's definitely gonna try his hardest to get away. There's a gap there, as the gap actually reduced that time by, so Dylan must have a plan going on. As James King and Ty Norton now still going at it. Next time by, the gap will be still the same. There's Brandon. No, sorry. I keep thinking Brandon was Shums in the 5. Though. Forgive me, Chris. Cross the line. We're almost halfway done with this race, so it's only a matter of time before pit stops occur. Especially in case of Zach Allen, because he needs to get that. Because I don't think he would come in first. Just to see what happened. I think he would come down first, but I'm not too sure. As you got Chris is just dominating this race so far. He's led half the laps. I think he'll get bonus points for that. He'll get both laps led as well as halfway bonus point or something. I don't know. Some kind of, point system box they have in NASCAR. We look for the field. Well, I'm trying to look to see if there's anything of interest, but nothing really. It's all just... sorry. I get bored too. I mean, at the minute we got a cold train, baby. Dougie Shears there. Dougie. A bit of damage on the right side from before. There's the 17 Caterpillar 10 Marie, currently in the 6th position. And there's 5th, Dylan Young in the 84. Then got the 15 and the 56, and then you got Dylan Potey all on his own, as well as Chris Washer. Drivers are just on their own, not doing much in particular. Got to admit, the next time by, in fact, 2 laps time will actually have been we've completed 3/5 of the race. Trying to see if there's any interesting battles or anything. No, none avail. This is a pretty boring Bristol race. Someone crashed, damn it! Oh, good lord, I am such a terrible guest. Where are my manners? You know what, screw it, we're gonna go on a lap with someone. We're gonna go on a lap with Dylan Pulte. On board, 33 gold Motley Flamingo, the nice looking truck. Chris Washer there to the highline, that's a bit unusual for him. That's really opened the gap for Pulte, I think. The gap there was reduced to, whoa, half a second. Or almost half a second, I should say. This is not going to be working in the favour of Chris. Oh, we've got pit stops actually. People are pitting. Pit stops have occurred. We've got drivers coming in, as well as drivers coming out. We'll keep an eye on this one actually. This is the one where people usually come out of. My question is, who's going to be the first one off? I think it could be... Oh, Michael Norman's the first one off. And Taylor Marie, Nick Bellardo, Nick Smith, Sean Cole Daly, James Pauls, Seth Cole, James King, Jonathan Smith, and there's Chris Washer now in his pit box. As well as Dylan Potey, I should say. Everyone's taking 4 tires. And Dylan's out first. Ooh, he just beats Dougie Shears and squeezed in there. Now this could be interesting because this is now jumbled up the field. And Chris Washer's taking a long time in his pit stop. I don't know what's going on there. In fact, who's the leader now? Dylan Potey is the leader. Potey is the leader. In fact, let's see what the news lineup will be. Oh, okay, so from the looks of this, Dylan is our leader. Then Taylor Marie now is in second place. Taylor Marie, our pole sitter. Wait, no, wait, she was our pole sitter from Darlington. Sorry. Wait, what's... Oh, fuck it. Too many trucks to remember. Anyway, Taylor Marie now. Second and third, Nick Bellardo. 16 of Joshua Michaels is in fourth. And there's Nick Smith. Chris Washer is bound to be at least 2 laps down, or maybe more. And uh-oh, Deanna Shelton and Danny Wells. Anyways, then the 7th and 7th. Then third is Cole Daly, 9th is James Pauls, and then rounding up the top 10 is Nick... It could be even better, actually. No, it's Nick Mucciello. That's your top 10. So we'll go back into the front now. And Dylan Potey, I think, could get the win here today. He's got no competition whatsoever. All he's got to worry about is traffic ahead of him. And that's the 84th Dylan Young. That could play a better factor later on, but... Not at the minute. All he's really doing now is just having a little race with Joshua Collard in the 21 Wood Brothers truck. Other than that, he's got nothing to worry about unless his engine blows up. But the only real... In fact, there's Taylor Marie there. She's basically just stuck behind all these lapped trucks. And some of these trucks are lapped down. The 11's a lap down, the 83 is a lap down. No, the 30 is... Where's the 30? Yeah, the 30 is a lap down. So yeah, Taylor Marie is basically getting screwed by lap traffic. So it's some major balls for her. Potey now, all he's got to worry about is just... Well, I don't think he needs to worry about anything, because I think he's got this race in the bag now. He's got 5 laps to go. I don't think there's any competition for him whatsoever. There's Dylan Young, that's the closest truck there. That could really cause him some problems, but I don't think it's going to happen. All he's doing now is just getting a little... Well, he's just driving it safely along with Joshua Collard. Where is Collard's position? Okay, Collard is actually in the 18th position. So drivers from 17 down onwards are a lap down. So it sucks for you for them in this race. Collins is getting closer and closer on Dylan, but I don't think he's going to play any factor with him, as we now have 2 to go. Next time by, Dylan will receive the white flag. There's not much else I can say. We got bored at one point and it livened up a bit, and now it's just starting to settle down. This will be the end of the race. This white flag is displayed for Dylan Potey, and he will take that checker flag, no doubt. Here he comes. Coming out of the final turn, Dylan Potey wins here at Bristol. He wins the Sega 200. Or was it 250? One of the other. It was one of the. It was somewhere in the 200s. Now I'll take you to your official results, your official standings. Dylan Poteet was your winner here. Then Taylor Marie in the 17 Caterpillar came in second. Third was Nick Bilardo. Fourth, Joshua Michaels. Fifth, Nick Smith. Sixth, Danny Wells. Seventh, James Qualls. Eighth, Nick Mucciello. Ninth was Cordelli. Rounding out the top 10 was Brandon or Sean. Trying to think who would get the better deal out of this points finishing race. I'd say maybe Danny, but not too sure. Anyways, 11th was 7th Seth Cole. 12th Ty Norton. 13th James King. 14th Charlie Rodriguez. 15th Jonathan Smith. Then Alex Ferranti, Kyle Thomas were the drivers that finished on the lead lap. Everyone else onward down finished one lap or multiple laps down. Joshua Collard, Dougie Shears, Michael Norman, Sean Henry, Chris Dalton, Jacob Anthony, Sean Gallagher, Chris Washer, who was our dominating car. Pit stops or something happened in the pits that made him go a lap down. It's just not good for him. Then there's Deanna Shelton, Derek Engel, Ian Diller, Zach Hamlin, Dylan Young, Kyle Corbett, PJ Williams, and Kenny McCurry round out the field here today at Bristol. So congratulations to the Kentucky General, Dylan Poteet. He wins here at Bristol Motor Speedway. But let's find out who is our points leader at the end of this race. And just as I suspected, I was right. Danny Wells is back on top of the points lead. After basically, last time we saw him, he was fifth, he was fifth, and then after this race, after finishing quite high in the top 10, he gets his lead back over Alex Ferranti. Then it's Ferranti, then Rodriguez, and then Rodriguez now moves up above Dougie Shears, and then Dougie Shears is demoted down to fourth. Then Cole Daly in fifth. Dylan Poteet with that win now puts him up into sixth place. Jacob Anthony in 11th. Joshua Collard now 8th. Nick Mucciello is in 9th. The 9 in 9th. What a coincidence. Then rounding out the top 10 of points is Ty Norton. Then it's Sean Henley, Nick Bilardo, James Qualls, and Deanna Shelton both moving up together in the points. Then it's Brandon Washon, Kenny McCurry, Taylor Marie, Jonathan Smith, Nick Smith, no relation. Kyle Corbett, Kyle Thomas, no relation between those. And then Brandon Wash, K. Ding 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 ding. Sorry. Seth Cole, Joshua Michaels, James King, Derek Engel, PJ Williams. Why it only says P Williams? I have no idea. Dylan Young, Chris Dalton, Sean Gallagher, Michael Norman, Zach Hamlin, and Ian Dutter round out the field. In fact, it really sucks with Ian Dutter and Zach Hamlin, especially in the position of Zach Hamlin, because his 51 has not been up to standard with the other trucks of late, and I have no idea why. But anyways, with that being said, next time we meet, we will be going to Texas Motor Speedway for the running of the Hatsune Miku project. For the running of the Hatsune Miku Krypton Media 225. We will see you there. Like my Miku doll says, Sega.